Hello, hello, hello! This is my crochet show. Hi friends, my name is Claire and this is my channel, Woodshed Theory. Here, I make videos about what it is like to live as an adult on the autism spectrum and whatever else feels good to me, usually hair dye or crochet. So if that sounds good to you, or if you're feeling particularly gracious today, and I hope that you are, please go ahead and click the subscribe button, ring the bell. I make videos 3 times a week. This is a pretty exciting day, people. I wanted to think of something that was fun to talk about for Thanksgiving, so I decided I would get together all of my crochet projects that I've done recently and show them to you. I've started working on my Christmas gifts, so here's everything I've done in the past month and a half that isn't a Christmas gift. I hope that you enjoy. Let's get started. I'm gonna try and do these in order of what I've made, but I can't guarantee that, so moving on. The first thing that I tried to make, a few years ago, my dear friend was with child, and I bought this yarn because I thought it would be such a cute, chunky baby blanket. I had not been crocheting yet, and it didn't knit well, and I decided that I had 6 skeins of this, so I should try and make something out of it with crochet, and it didn't crochet well either. Like, I don't know what one would use this for. I believe it was a Loops and Threads yarn, but again, I can't remember. None of the tails are tucked in because I'm thinking it weighs a ton. You could possibly wear it like around your shoulders to keep warm, but it's not my favorite, is what I'll say. So there wasn't enough to do that final row with this. I don't know what to do with it. Like, it's not anything, so it's not like I could donate it. I'm at a loss. If you have ideas for super chunky yarn that is not good for maybe a blanket, please tell me. Basket? If I unraveled this, could I turn it into a basket? It's been both knitted and crocheted now, and neither I liked. So, done with that one. If you watched my sheepy yarn review, you might have seen that I had a pink skein of the sheepy left. It's the Premier Sherpa yarn. And I didn't know what I was going to do with it. So I bought the Bernat Baby Blankie Sparkle. I think that's what it's called. I bought 2 skeins of that, and then I did a bag-a-day crochet baby blanket. I did a cute workup baby blanket from Bag-O-Day, and I loved it because you work on it from the middle and go out. I prefer blankets like that because having to do like a long row over and over and over again, it can get kind of tiring, but when you're just working it up kind of in the round, then it just seems like the blanket is growing faster. I don't know if it's going to come up. Maybe a little bit. Yeah, you can kind of see it. It's covered in iridescent sparkle, and I'm obsessed with iridescent anything, so I don't have a baby girl or boy. I don't know. I don't have a baby to give this to yet, but I find that I'm at an age where there's always a new baby coming, so I needed to use the Sherpa yarn. I loved this blanket yarn. I will link the Bag-O-Day video down below if you want to make one. Very easy. That's one baby blanket that I made. The next thing that I made, I don't want to get a copyright strike. So what I'll say is, This is a green alien costume that I made for our puppy. And I used an online, oh my gosh, it's so cute, I can't take it. I used an online pattern for a dog snood. If you just type in crochet dog snood, it'll show you how to make one in Google. And then I just kind of looked at some pictures of other people who had made this green alien costume for their dogs and traced out an ear and just crocheted to that shape. And then for the pink, I put in a little blush, and then I took a little bit of craft wire and put that along the top of the ear so they stuck out. And then this is not crochet, but I went and bought like a yard of this. I thought it looked like a tortilla, but I guess it's called tie-dye khaki fleece. And I made the puppy a little hood, a little robe to go with his green baby alien costume, and it looked super cute. And I already had the yarn, so I just paid $5, I think, for the fleece. Good dog costume. Now I have a few things that I already gave as gifts, so I'll just show you a few pictures and describe them to you. All right, this right here is a chunky hat that I made for a friend. He loved it, so that's cool. It's made out of Wool Ease Quick and Thick in this olive green color, which I was immediately attracted to this color. If you didn't notice, have a thing for green. It makes me so happy. I will link below the video that I used to make this. In the video title, the lady said that she can make this hat in an hour and a half. Well, good for her, because I can't. I think maybe 3 hours, 4 hours. I don't know. It was kind of on and off. It was quick to make. Like, it worked up in a quick amount of time because it's thick yarn. But no, not an hour and a half quick. Maybe I'm just not a fast... I feel like I'm an okay crocheter. Like, I can go pretty fast. But when I read hour and a half, I don't know if I'll ever be there. So I loved that project. My friend loved it, and I would definitely make it again. All right, guys, I wish I had this with me to show you. This is maybe the nicest thing that I've ever crocheted, and I'll put the picture up right now. As I mentioned a few days ago, I just did a baby blanket, and it had to be a gender-neutral baby blanket because we don't know the sex of the baby. So I thought to myself, I've always wanted to do a rainbow baby blanket in muted colors. So I went on the search for a pattern that kind of matched what I had in my head. I only found a few of them that I liked on Etsy. So I went ahead and bought the pattern. I think maybe it was $4 or something. I'll link that below as well. I love this. It is the nicest thing I feel like I've made. It's made out of Impeccable from Michaels. So it's 100% premium acrylic. And I loved that it was all muted rainbow colors. So it's not a girl blanket, a boy blanket. I love that there's like these tactile little tassels for kids to play with and then also learn their colors. It's a very cute blanket. So I'm so thrilled. It took me a few afternoons to get it finished, but I will definitely be making another one of these in the future. Next one, if you follow my channel, you've already seen this in my community posts. I try to keep that updated a few times a week, so go check that out. But I had bought this yarn with the intention to make my sister-in-law a hat. And it is just the regular Wool Ease in this mustard color. So it's what, 80-20, 20% wool, 80% acrylic. I found a waffle stitch hat on Bag O' Day Crochet, and I went ahead and made that. I've done the waffle stitch before, but I've never finished a project with it. I love how this turned out. It is super cute. I showed it to some friends before I gave it to its new owner, and they immediately said that looks just like a waffle, especially with the color, so you have to make it a pat of butter to go on top of the waffle hat. So I had a little yellow left from another project, made the pat of butter, and then safety pinned it on for my sister-in-law, and she loved it. We had a good laugh about it. She can wear it with a pat of butter if she wants to, and it's kind of tongue-in-cheek waffle hat, or just take it off and it's just a slouchy hat. But fun project. The next thing that I made is this Christmas stocking. I also used a YouTube video for this stocking. Maybe I'm cheap, but I don't like to pay for patterns, especially when they're like telling you that you can either buy it or go to the blog, or buy it or watch the video. Like, I'll just write it down. I mean, most patterns aren't that, like, I don't make anything that crazy, so I don't know, like, I just don't want to pay for patterns. I get the idea, and I like to have that written copy, but I'm just cheap, maybe. This is, you'll notice a lot of these projects maybe are made from the leftover yarn that I had from the rainbow baby blanket. So this is my first ever stocking, my first ever time doing a heel. It's a Christmas stocking. It's green and red, and I believe this is the alpine stitch. I've never done that before, so that was fun. And it has the ribbed top on it. I made it pretty big just because I always had a big stocking for Christmas, so I wanted to make this one pretty big, and I love it. I think it's like 17 inches long and 6 inches wide. You know, I feel like I'm starting to get like the tension right and everything's looking really good, so I'm proud of that. All right, friends, the final thing I have to show you is out in the mail, and I believe that it's on the way to get delivered to my mother by the end of this week. So I told her not to watch this video, so too bad for her. But it's another Bag-O-Day crochet tutorial, and it's using the blue acrylic that I had left over from my last project, and it is a cute little cat sweater for her sweet cat. The cat has blue eyes, so I thought the blue acrylic would look good with its blue eyes. I don't even know if she'll be able to get a sweater on this cat, but I know that she'll appreciate it and she'll think it's cute, so I don't care. As far as the white trim on this, I had some old wool yarn. It was actually variegated, I'm pretty sure, but there was enough white on the skein that I had remaining that I was able to trim out the blue sweater in white. I had a lot of fun making it, and it was a super easy pattern to make. The ribbing is just front and back post double crochet. The body's just crochet. The body's just double crochets all the way down. So it's super easy and beginner friendly. So if you have a cat and you want to make a cat sweater, I'll go ahead and post the link to that down below. Okay, friends, well, I've been waiting to do this video for a while because I wanted to have enough projects done to show you. Probably do another one of these after Christmas so I can show you all of the gifts that I've made. I hope that you have a wonderful Thanksgiving and that you are giving yourself grace and taking as many breaks from your gathering as you need to make it through. I am so thankful for all of your support, and I will see you on Friday. Bye!